sync. That was really cool. Here we are, yet with vlog number... I lost count after 1. But I'm sure in the title it has the correct vlog number. I think we're like 6 or 7. Not a clue. So anyways, we just, in our last vlog, we talked about...
Hi, I'm Danielle.
Oh, yeah. I'm Ben. And this is...
The Melick Adventures.
Okay, now, in our last vlog, we talked about the Garden Grill at EPCOT, that character dining experience. Now, today we're going to talk about... Oh yeah, you wanted me to say the name. We're going to talk about the Akershus Banquet Hall found in Norway.
I just call it the Princess Dining.
Yes, which is also a character dining experience, but it's with face characters with princesses. We were there on the second day we were at Epcot, which was that Friday. It was also the final day of our vacation.
Yes.
Wah, wah. Aww. But it was well worth it. So it was a character dining experience inside. When you first came in after checking in and everything, the first thing before going to your table is...
Well, there's a book there that said, like, Once Upon a Story, right?
Something like that, yeah. There's
or
insert
Tell
picture
or
here.
something like that. And then you got in line to see Belle
Yes.
and her, like, humongous gown.
Insert video here.
Not video, photo.
Yes, video, photo, whatever. Fine, I'll insert something here. But it was a fun little experience. She signed our book, right?
Yes, she did.
Yep.
And then all the people who worked in that restaurant are actually from Norway.
Yes. Even our waiter was from Skorgland.
You remember that?
I remember the most random things.
And their outfits were very, like...
Norwegian
and very, like, royal.
Yes. And I love the accent. Not only were they from Norway, but they still had those accents, which, you know, it sounds bad saying that, but it really added to the experience. It was awesome.
So you're in, like, this castle. It's not as big as Cinderella's castle.
No.
But it's still a castle. Still has the wood. Still has the stone. Still has all the flags. So that was very nice to look at.
It was very periodic.
Yes.
If you will. So, but we were taken to our table, and it was one of those where the princess will come around to your table, and if I remember correctly, we saw Mulan. Yourself?
Oh, thanks for asking. I'm really surprised you have a dragon on your head. Extra pair of ears too. Does it look better? Yes. I have a dragon friend. Well, he is more of family spirit. But he kind of likes to do his own thing. He's there to protect me, which he does very well. At the same time, dragon has nice. Yes. It does. Last time was actually helping out like train folks really good. How's it in your leg? Can you do very well? Very well. Good. Sometimes gets a little carried away and like show off his weapons. Would you like to do it again? Like, yes.
Please.
Thank you.
We saw Princess Aurora, and you also may know her as Sleeping Beauty.
Hello. How are you today?
Good.
Well, are we so excited about our day so far?
Yeah.
What are you most looking forward to?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything, yeah.
So many adventures here too, especially at Epcot. When we come right this way. And then I'll give it right back, I promise.
Thank you.
Lots of fun together.
And
then
Cinderella.
Oh, wow. Would you like for me to start?
Please.
Yes, please.
Good. Thank you so much. I was just talking about my little ones. They didn't quite love them. So it's all. And they had quite a bit of cheese. You know that stems that's the cake. Perhaps we'll have to save a slice or two. Would any of you like to come to your picture? Get up there.
And it's just automatic.
See you all. Yep. Thank you. I'll tell my wife all about your day.
Hi.
Hey, we're back. I hope you enjoyed the characters and their experience, the conversations that we had with them. It was pretty fun. We got some fun little pictures with them.
And we're going to insert a funny video of the handlers of the characters. Because they wanted to participate too. Because we had our camera like angled.
Oh, yes.
And they were just like, hey.
Yep,
so we're like, we're going to put you in our video.
Yep, here we go. We'll put it right there. So check that out. It was pretty funny.
Is it recording? No. Yeah, go ahead. Just adding to our fun video.
Yeah, I'm sure we're the reason you said that.
Yeah.
Alright, so now that we thought that was pretty comical. We were just eating and all of a sudden they were like, oh, is this on? And they started doing all that dance like you just saw. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It added to the experience, really. So different kind of dining experience. You do choose an entree to be brought to your table, but as far as appetizer, it's actually a call it a buffet.
Yeah, so the appetizer is buffet, and then the rest is sit down.
Yes. So, but the everything, mind you, is Norwegian culinary food. So
you had, of course, your typical salad stuff.
right. Well, they called it a taste of Norway first of all.
So a salad, and then there was sliced meat, and then sliced cheese, and then some seafood too.
Yeah, and there were some things up there that I had never seen before.
Me either.
And it was, I really wanted to try a lot of it, but knowing in my head that I had to be on the plane the next day, I'll let you finish that one out. So I stayed a little, safe and comfortable. I did try a few things. We don't have any pictures of that because I didn't want to get up and record. Oh, I might actually.
Did you?
I don't remember.
We don't know.
If I did,
see.
I'll insert it here. But so we took that back. We ate it. It was really tasty. And then our appetizers came, and we were
Appetizer.
Our main entree came, and we weren't very. We chose the same thing.
We did.
Looking at the menu, there was just this one that really, really called to us, and we're like, yes, I can't just try it off your plate. I have to have it for myself. And it was called the. Look at the sheet.
Oh, Village. No, not Village.
The mixed.
No, Viking mixed grill.
The
by the way.
Viking mixed grill. That had it was basically like a sampler plate of 3 different dishes.
Which is my kind of, like, that's perfect for me because I love a variety
She does.
of food. So definitely having 3 different types. And they were definitely 3 completely different types of food.
Completely different. The first one was a fillet of salmon with a rouget sauce of white beans. I'm not a big fan of salmon. I didn't eat it very much when we were in Alaska either. But this was really good. It was really good. I don't know what it is, but it was just so very tasty.
Yeah. I can't read your writing.
Well, okay, so the second thing on there was a Norwegian meatball with mashed potatoes in a Lingonberry sauce.
Which this was my favorite.
Yeah, mine too. It was, and we're not just talking like little itty bitty meatballs. We're talking like one big, gigantic, cook it in a crock pot for like an hour type of meatball. Not one that you cook on the stove because it'll burn and not cook all the way through. I'm guilty of that. Hi, I'm Ben. I can't cook meatballs very well on the stove. Anyways, it was very, very tasty. I enjoyed it. And then lastly, we had a grilled Vasakorv. Vosakorv. I don't know how to say it. It's Norwegian. Sausage with a braised red cabbage, which separately they were but when you combine them together, they were really, really tasty.
Yes.
Thoroughly enjoyed that when you put them together.
So definitely, like, again, like we said, completely different.
Oh yeah.
So that's why we definitely chose that, because we were looking at the menu and we wanted to like order everything, but then we saw this, so that's why we definitely chose this one.
Yeah. So, I mean, you go from salmon to meatball to sausage. I mean, you got 3 different animals right there.
Or you're like me and I eat like a bite of one, go to the next one, and then eat a bite of the other one.
And I got to eat all of this one first, then I got to eat all of that one first. But anyways, and it wasn't a lot of food, mind you, but it was like just the right amount. But then dessert came.
Yes.
And we had the Royal Chef's dessert, which, just like the Viking mixed grill, it was a trio of desserts, very Norwegian, culturally specific foods. The first one was like a chocolate mousse cake. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't anything to write home about.
Right.
And then we actually had this earlier in the week. It was the strawberry rice cream. My
so good.
gosh. Oh, we had it on that Monday before when we were just going through. We were looking for something for breakfast, and you know, we got that, and my gosh, I could have gone like 3 or 4 more. It's kind of like a rice pudding, but a little bit creamier, and had like a strawberry sauce all throughout it. It was absolutely delicious. If I have a picture, I'll put it up, which I think I do.
And it was funny because the waiter was explaining to us like what was on the plate, and once we saw that, we're like, oh, we know what that is.
Yeah, we had it earlier this week. It was tasty. And then we had probably the favorite. It was an apple strudel cake type thing. It was like a little mini loaf pan. It wasn't strudel like you think with the strudel topping on top, but it was more of just like a cake. With a whipped cream on top, not like the American version of whipped cream where you have all that sugar in it. Literally just like egg whites beaten, the European style. Ugh, delicious. Ate that entire thing, and then the waiter came back and said, "Can I get you anything else? You know, maybe a second or something?" And we were both like, "The apple one, please."
And then I ate like 2 more bites, and I was like, okay, I'm done.
And, you know, me being me, I didn't want to leave it on the plate because, you know, I asked for it and I didn't want to seem rude. So I ate it and regretted my decision for about the next 2 hours. Thank goodness I wasn't going on mission space or anything after that. But overall, I think for the experience, it's good for little kids that like the princesses. I don't think it's something that I would go back to.
Again. Yeah.
It was a fun experience. I go back for the dessert. But Norwegian food and I just don't get along too quite well. I'm not a big fan of it, if you will.
But it was good to see the princesses all in the same place.
We were able to get a couple of autographs that we hadn't yet to put on our wall over here. So it was a fun and good experience. We thoroughly enjoyed it. And if you have the opportunity when you're in Epcot, definitely check it out. I would highly recommend getting reservations ahead of time because
I think you have to.
Or you have to, yes. They don't do walk-up reservations, but you have to do reservations in advance, and it is a very popular place. So you really have to pick the right time for your reservations. Overall, because I'm not a big fan of Norwegian food, I give food a 3.5 out of 5. But as an experience, I give it a 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What about you?
I say 4.5. I really enjoyed it, but I'm okay with like any type of food.
Exactly. So, I hope this vlog has helped you, and if you go, we hope to hear how it was and if our experiences were spot on. So, until next time, I'm Ben.
I'm Danielle.
You're watching Melick Adventures, and we hope to bring to you the greatest experiences that we can share and offer. So until the next experience, we will see you then.
Bye, bye, bye.
Hey, hey!